So now we are on the option strategy for the weekly expiry of 14th of July 2022. So this is the Ironfly strategy. So this is a very simple strategy that you can implement with a capital of around 42,000 or say 50,000 rupees. But you will be required additional 50,000 to make us. We can see that tomorrow there could be a possibility that Nifty may open a gap up of 15,800 levels or somewhere between 15,008 for both Nifty and Bank Nifty. Suppose if you trade in the options, then I'll be sharing the strategy and the risk to reward. So friends, here you can see that I have just made the modification based on the data that we saw in the global market. Hi friends, welcome to Niftypreneur YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to see the Nifty and Bank Nifty weekly expiry option strategy for both Nifty and Bank Nifty. Suppose if you trade in the options, then I'll be sharing the strategy and the risk to reward, every important detail that as an option trader or a day trader that you should know before taking the options trade. So right now we are on the daily time frame in the Nifty future. So this is the daily time frame, and here you can see I have drawn two important lines. So this is nothing but the support line on the daily time frame. So the first important support is at 15,745 and the second support is at 15,181 levels. So also you can observe that I have drawn the trend line here. So right now the Nifty is taking the support exactly at the trend line, and suppose if this level is broken, then we can expect the target of 15,745 levels as a first target, and the second target, as I told you, it will be around 15,181 levels. So now I'll switch to the hourly time frame. So in the same Nifty future, so even on the hourly time frame, here we can see that Nifty is taking the support exactly at 15,969 levels. So today we saw that Nifty had made a low, and at the closing hours of the market, we saw that there was a recovery candle that is appearing here. So tomorrow we can see the confirmation once the candle is completed at 9:15 a.m. But I will suggest that you can take your trade at 9:30 a.m. based on the strategy that I'll be discussing in this video in the coming minutes. So this is the hourly time frame. So right now I see that on the hourly time frame, the Nifty is looking at the bullish trend, but only that the resistance of 16,225 needs to be there. Once we see the breakout above the 16,200 levels, then we can assume that the uptrend is still in the continuation mode. Otherwise, we can see that the downtrend will be starting. Suppose if the Nifty future crosses below 15,966 levels on the hourly time frame. So now we are on the option strategy for the weekly expiry of 14th of July 2022. So this is the Ironfly strategy. So this is a very simple strategy that you can implement with a capital of around 42,000 or say 50,000 rupees, but you will be required additional 50,000 to make any necessary adjustment. So you can observe here to implement this strategy, first you need to buy 15,850 put one lot and 16,150 call one lot. So successfully, once you have bought these two strike prices, that is the put and call, then you need to sell 16,000 put and 16,000 call. So right now you can see the premium is around the 16,000 put premium is around 89.5 rupees and the call premium is around 70 rupees. So friends, right now we are on the global market. Here we can see that right now the SGX Nifty, there is a minus 123 points here. So it is somewhere trading at 15,849 levels. So I'll just highlight this numbers so that it will be very clear to you. 15,849 is presently SGX Nifty is trading at 15,849 and it is down by almost 123 point. 50 points. So tomorrow we may see the gap down in the market at somewhere 15,849 levels. So this strategy will still hold good because the break-even is 15,894 and 16,106 levels. So suppose if tomorrow, if we see that based on the global markets data, if we see that tomorrow if Nifty is going to give a gap down at 15,849 levels, or say 15,000, anywhere between 15,800 levels and 15,850 or 860 levels, then I will suggest that we can do a different strategy. So in this case, we are supposed to be selling 15,800 put and call. So I'll just show you how you can do this. So friends, here you can see that I have just made the modification based on the data that we saw in the global market, because we can see that tomorrow there could be a possibility that Nifty may open a gap up of 15,800 and 800 levels, or somewhere between 15,850 levels. So at that case, you can simply implement this strategy by selling 15,800 put and call. But before you sell 15,800 put and call, remember that you need to buy 16,050 call one lot and 15,550 put one lot. Only then you will be selling 15,800 put and 15,800 call. So from this strategy, you can expect the probability of profit is around 45.55%. The max profit that you can expect is around 8,688, or say 16,037 rupees. So the max loss that could arise from this stage, this strategy will be around 3,812, or in the percentage wise around 7.18%. So the max risk to reward ratio is 1:2.28%. So this is the pretty decent strategy, the trade that it will give you almost 16.37% profit. So the estimated margin requirement will be 53,065. This may vary based on your stockbroker. You can also find the link in the description of this video to open a Demat account. If you don't have a Demat account with the Upstocks or Zerodha, you can find the links in the description. You can open an online Demat account. So now we will switch to the Bank Nifty. Even I'll show you how to implement the strategy there. So friends, right now we're on the Bank Nifty future. This is a hourly time frame. So here we can see the support of 34,806 levels, and today we saw that the Nifty, the Bank Nifty was down by almost 400 points here. So based on the support that we are able to see here, 34,821 levels, and tomorrow if we see that the Nifty is going to gap down, then even we can expect around 200 or 300 points gap down in the Bank Nifty. So that would be somewhere around 34,604 levels. So now we are going to build a strategy based on the, suppose if there will be any gap down in the Bank Nifty future, then we can implement this strategy. I'll be showing you how to choose the strike prices in the Bank Nifty here. So let us assume that tomorrow the Bank Nifty is going to open at 34,600 levels. So right now the premium is around 95 rupees on the put side, 34,600 put. We are going to sell one lot of 34,600 strike price put and 34,600 call one lot. So once we do this, then we are going to find the break-even points here. So break-even point is 34,147 levels and 35,053 levels. So friends, I have implemented this strategy, Ironfly strategy for the Bank Nifty. So this is a weekly expiry for the 14th of July 2022. So on the left hand side, you can find the strike prices. I have chosen 34,600 put and 34,600 call. We need to sell both the put and call at the 34,600 strike price. But before we do that, we are supposed to buy 34,100 put one lot and 35,100 call one lot. So once we buy the hedging positions first, then we can easily sell 34,600 put and call those. So the premium that you are seeing tomorrow, it may vary based on the gap up or gap down that is going to happen tomorrow. So let us analyze the profit graph table here. So the probability of profit will be 39.61%. The max profit that we can expect will be 8,114, which is almost to 14.72%, and the max loss will be 4,386, which is almost 7.96%. So the risk to reward ratio is 1:1.85. The break-evens will be 34,276 and 34,924 levels. So once you implement this strategy, you will be having a net credit of 8,113 rupees. So the estimated margin requirement will be around 55,134 rupees. But you should be having another 50,000 to do any necessary adjustments during the market hour. Also, you need to remember tomorrow will be the expiry day. So you have to exit your positions if the Bank Nifty or Nifty is trading somewhere between 34,000 to, if Bank Nifty is trading at 34,276 levels and 34,924 levels, and then you can easily exit at 3 o'clock or 3:15 p.m. Or else if Bank Nifty is crossing the break-even levels of 34,276 levels or 34,924 levels, then you have to make the adjustments based on the Greeks here. So right now we can see the delta is at minus 12.16. So I will suggest that you need to wait for at least the positional Greeks to cross above or below 25 levels. Then you can make the necessary adjustments in the Bank Nifty future. So now coming back to the Nifty, you can see that the Greeks is around, already it is showing as 24, but tomorrow once we see the gap up or gap down in the Nifty future, then this data will be varying. Once again, we need to wait for the delta to cross above 30 levels, then you can make the adjustments. But before even you do that, you need to observe the break-even levels. If the Nifty is crossing 15,627 levels or 15,973 levels, only then you will be required to make adjustments. Otherwise, you can directly exit this strategy at 3:15 p.m. Also friends, if you are new to my YouTube channel, you can find many interesting videos wherein I have explained the zero loss ITC monthly option strategy or how to trade ITC stock options with the zero loss strategy, safest weekly expiry Bank Nifty option strategy, followed with many other interesting videos. You can watch each of this video so that you'll get an idea how to make use of the options in the right way and make decent profit on the weekly basis. So thank you for watching this video. You have any questions related to this topic on the weekly expiry option strategy in Nifty and Bank Nifty, you can leave your questions or comments. Also request you to hit a like button, share this video with your friends, and finally subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thank you for watching this video once again.